So in this experiment, I am implementing single layer perceptron, which is a basic classification algorithm used for classification problems. First, we load the dataset into the data frame to perform analysis. So I import the required libraries and create the data frames. In actual implementation, we use read underscore CSV to load the data. Now we are doing a necessary pre-processing. That is, data pre-processing is very important. Missing values can be handled using mean imputation, and category data is converted into numerical form using encoding. So here I fill the missing numerical values using fill NA and convert the species into into numerical values using factorization. Here we select we select the independent variables x and y, and we are sanitizing the input feature. So here x contains the input features and y contains the target values. Standardization is applied to all the features that have mean 0 and standard deviation 1, which improves the model performance. So here I select the feature column as x and species as y. Then I standardize x using mean and standard deviation. So we have to split the data into training and testing to evaluate the model performance. So I randomly shuffle the data and split into 80% training and 20% testing. Now we have to initialize and train the perceptron. So the perceptron is a linear classifier that updates weight using this rule. If the prediction is wrong, weights are updated using learning rate. So here I initialize the weight as a bias as 0. So then I added over the data, compute prediction and update weights and bias using learning rule. I also track errors in each iteration. So next we have to plot graph for iteration against error during the training. Here this graph shows how the number of misclassification decreases over iteration. I plot the iteration number versus error count using matplot. Error count or its number of misclassification. So next here I predict the class label for the test step. Here I compute the prediction using dot product of weights and input and apply the threshold. Now here we display the configuration matrix and calculate the performance matrix. So we are calculating the evaluation of the matrix. So here I use sklearn function to calculate the confusion matrix, accuracy, precision, recall, and F1 score. So in this experiment, I have successfully implemented a single layer perceptron model, trained it, and evaluated its performance using different metrics. Thank you.